My beloved child. I speak to you today not from a distance, but from the depths of my love, a love that sees beyond what others notice, that hears the cries you never uttered. I see the corners of your soul that even you try to ignore. I know the battles you fight in silence, the tears that stain your pillow, the questions that swirl in your mind when the world grows quiet. And still, I call you mine. Right now, I invite you to be still. Just breathe. Let the weight you've carried fall at my feet. That burden, the one you've silently borne for far too long, was never meant for your shoulders. Come closer. I am not here to shame you, but to set you free. You have yearned for true peace, not the kind the world gives and quickly takes away, but a peace that anchors you even when the winds howl. That peace is found in me. Not in perfection. Not in performance. But in presence, my presence. I know the voices that try to define you, the guilt of your past, the shame of moments you wish you could erase, the fear of never being enough. But my child, listen to this truth, I see you through eyes of grace. I do not treat you as your mistakes deserve. I do not keep a record of your wrongs. I look at you and see someone worth dying for. Because you are. When the morning light breaks through, before the busyness of the day steals your attention, pause. Don't run toward your to-do list, run toward me. Whisper a prayer. Thank me for the breath in your lungs, for the new chance to begin again. That breath. That new dawn. It is evidence that my mercy is still flowing. There are things in your life I am realigning, not to punish you, but to bless you. To draw you closer. The delays are not denials. The unanswered prayers are not rejections. They are the slow unfolding of a divine plan that has always had your name written into it. Yes, sin has its consequences. Dishonesty, gossip, cruelty, deception, they wound your soul and cloud your view of who I created you to be. But nothing, can separate you from my love. If you're ready to surrender, I'm ready to restore. This is the moment to lay it all down. You've carried it long enough. Let me lift it. Let me whisper truth louder than the lies. Let me heal what no one else sees. Let me love you in a way this world never can. You are free, not because you've done everything right, but because I have called you redeemed. My truth is not just words, it is the door that leads to your freedom. Walk through it. I'm already on the other side. Even now, I see how you hesitate to believe the words I speak over you. There's a part of you that still wonders, could this really be for me? You replay the moments you've stumbled, the harsh words you've said, the things you wish you could undo. You remember every time you fell short. But I want you to hear this loud and clear, you are still in my plan. I don't see you through the lens of your failures, I see you through the lens of my Son. My love does not fluctuate based on your behavior. It is constant. Reliable. Eternal. I have never based your worth on your perfection but on my purpose. And that purpose still stands. Let go of the fear that you've missed your chance. The enemy wants you to believe that it's too late, that you've drifted too far. But I am not bound by time the way you are. I am the God who redeems what seems lost, who restores what others call ruined. I am rewriting your story with mercy on every page. When you rise each morning, it is not just another day, it's another opportunity to see my faithfulness. It's a new invitation to walk hand in hand with me. Don't rush past it. Take time to sit with me, even if only for a few moments. In the stillness, I will remind you who you truly are, chosen, beloved, treasured. You don't need to come to me perfect. Come raw. Come real. Come weary. Bring the doubts, the restlessness, the pieces you don't know how to fix. I will take them all. I'm not offended by your questions. I don't flinch at your fear. My shoulders are broad enough to carry your heaviest burdens, and my arms are strong enough to hold you together when you feel like falling apart. Child, I know how loud the world can be, how the voices around you speak discouragement, fear, and comparison. But my voice is different. My voice speaks life. When others point to your weakness, I point to my strength. When others focus on your past, I declare your future. If you feel stuck, unable to move forward, it's okay. Just start with me. One step. One prayer. One surrender. And watch how I meet you in that place. You don't need to figure it all out. That's not your job, it's mine. You simply need to trust that I know the way forward, even when the road ahead looks uncertain. You are not an afterthought. You are not forgotten. My plans for you haven't been cancelled, they've just been waiting for the moment your heart was ready to receive them. And beloved, that moment is now. Let this be the day you stop measuring yourself by the world's standards. You are not defined by your lowest points. You are defined by my love. So walk with your head held high, not in arrogance, but in quiet confidence, because the God who created galaxies calls you his own. You've carried so much in silence, questions without answers, wounds that linger, and nights that stretch on without comfort. I know how weary your heart has grown. The smile you offer others hides a soul that's tired of holding everything together. But I want you to know something today, I have been with you every step of the way. There was never a moment when I turned my face from you. Not when you failed. Not when you doubted. Not even when you tried to walk away. While your heart whispered, "Where is God?" I was right there, closer than the breath in your lungs. You are not invisible to me. The ache you feel when you're alone. I feel it too. The tears you've cried in secret. I've caught every one. I don't just observe your pain, I carry it with you. When you couldn't see my hand, my arms were still around you. When you didn't hear my voice, I was still singing peace over you in the silence. You see delays, I see preparation. You feel forgotten, I'm planting something deep. You think you're stuck, I'm building a foundation. Trust that even what feels like a detour is still part of the road I've laid out for you. I haven't asked you to be strong for me. I've asked you to come close. Let your weakness be the reason you fall into my embrace, not the reason you hide from me. Let your doubt lead you to deeper trust. Let your tears water the soil of transformation. You long for clarity, for direction. But what you need most right now isn't all the answers, it's the assurance that you are not alone. And beloved, you aren't. You never have been. Pause for a moment. Inhale deeply. Feel my presence surrounding you like a warm blanket on a cold night. That steady peace settling in your chest. That's me. I am not a distant deity watching from the clouds. I am the friend who never leaves. The Father who never stops pursuing. The Savior who never grows tired of redeeming. I want you to come as you are, not with polished words or religious formality, but with honesty. Talk to me like you would a trusted friend. Even if your voice trembles. Even if you don't know what to say. I understand the language of sighs. I respond to the sound of surrender. There is no shame in your process. No condemnation in your waiting. I'm not disappointed in you, I delight in you. Every step you've taken in faith, no matter how small, has brought joy to my heart. So don't lose heart. Don't let the slow pace of progress convince you I'm not moving. I'm not only in the outcomes, I'm in the journey. And I promise, none of your waiting is wasted. What looks to you like silence is full of my strategy. What feels like stillness is pregnant with purpose. I'm teaching you to hear my whisper even when the world is loud. I'm showing you how to rest even while you're walking through the unknown. And while you've been wondering if you're still on the right path, let me assure you. You are exactly where I can reach you. Stay near, beloved. The morning is coming, and with it, joy you cannot yet imagine. Now that your soul has been reminded of my nearness, it's time to lift your gaze. You've spent enough time questioning your worth, rehearsing regrets, and doubting your steps. Hear this clearly, you were never called to remain in defeat. You were made to rise. Yes, I saw the battles that nearly broke you. I heard every inner cry that begged for a breakthrough. But more importantly, I have already declared the outcome, and it is one of victory. You may not feel strong right now, but strength is not a feeling, it's a promise. And I, the Lord your God, do not break promises. You are not stepping into this next season empty-handed. You are walking forward with the fullness of my Spirit, the authority of my word, and the covering of my grace. The things that once held you captive, fear, shame, doubt, they have no place in the life I've prepared for you. I'm calling you to stand. Not in your own power, but in mine. The same power that raised Jesus from the grave now lives in you. The same breath that calmed the storm is the one filling your lungs with courage today. When the enemy whispers that you're not enough, remind him of who goes before you. I am your shield, your defender, your ever-present help. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No voice raised in accusation will stand. For I have spoken peace over you, and my word always accomplishes what I send it to do. It's time to stop shrinking back and start walking in the authority I've given you. You don't have to understand every detail of the path, you just need to trust the one who mapped it. I don't need you to be fearless, I just need you to take the next step while holding my hand. When doubt knocks, answer with faith. When anxiety rises, respond with worship. When lies come, counter them with truth. Every time you choose to believe me over your circumstances, heaven celebrates. You are not losing ground, you are learning how to war with peace, how to advance with praise, how to conquer through surrender. I know you feel unqualified. But I don't call the qualified, I qualify the called. And you, my child, are deeply called. This is not about what you can do. It's about what I am doing in and through you. So do not fear the days ahead. Though challenges may arise, they will not consume you. Though trials may come, they will not define you. You are a child of the Most High, and I have gone ahead to prepare the way. Keep your heart open, your spirit humble, and your hands ready. I will fill you with wisdom beyond your years, boldness beyond your personality, and joy that cannot be stolen. Yes, there will still be battles, but they will not end in defeat. Because with every step you take in obedience, you walk further into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. Let this be the declaration over your life: I will not be moved. I will not be shaken. I walk in victory because God is with me. This is your moment. Heaven is cheering. And I am right beside you. Now that you've begun to walk forward in victory, let me take you even deeper, not just into purpose, but into restoration. I am not only leading you toward something new. I'm transforming you along the way. You see, I don't just prepare the path for my children, I prepare my children for the path. There are parts of you that have been broken by life's storms, pieces you've tucked away, hoping they'd simply disappear with time. But I don't ignore what's hidden. I heal it. What you thought was too shattered to recover, I'm gently rebuilding. Not in haste, but with holy intention. This isn't behavior modification, this is heart renovation. You were never meant to carry the weight of regret or replay the mistakes of your past like a loop stuck on shame. I have already seen it all, and yet I choose you. Not reluctantly, but eagerly. You are not tolerated in my kingdom, you are cherished. The voice of the accuser may still try to echo in your mind, but my voice will drown it out if you let it. I speak identity over you, not based on your failures, but rooted in my faithfulness. Let go of the lies you've believed. That you're too damaged. That you're too late. That you're not enough. None of those come from me. In my eyes, you are wonderfully made, worthy of love, and full of promise. I don't just restore, I redeem. I don't just forgive, I renew. Let me remind you, I created you for glory. Not the kind the world chases, but a glory that shines from the inside out, the radiance of someone fully alive in me. There is a sacred beauty that's born when you lay down what you cannot fix and let me breathe life where there once was dust. You've grown through the pain. You've endured the pruning. And now? Now it's time to bloom. Don't be surprised when joy starts returning in unexpected ways. Don't dismiss the small moments of peace as mere coincidences, they're signs. Glimpses. Proof that I'm already at work. I haven't asked you to fake your healing, I'm offering the real thing. Not temporary relief, but lasting wholeness. Every scar you carry will become a story of redemption. The parts of your past you've tried to forget. I will use them, not to shame you, but to show others just how deep my love reaches. The heaviness is lifting because I'm lifting you. The confusion is fading because I'm clarifying your vision. The ache is healing because I am restoring your soul. What's coming is not a recycled version of what was, it's something entirely new. A fresh beginning. A divine reset. And it starts not when the world changes, but when your heart believes that I am still good, even here. You don't have to strive to earn it. You don't have to beg for what I've already set in motion. Simply rest in this truth. I have begun a good work in you, and I will complete it. Let that promise echo within you as you take each step. Not in fear. Not in performance. But in peace, the kind only I can give. Now that your soul has begun to breathe again and your spirit has tasted the sweetness of renewal, it's time to rise, not just in belief, but in action. This is more than a season of recovery, this is a season of becoming. You are not the same person you were when the battle began. The valleys didn't defeat you, they refined you. The silence didn't break you, it built something sacred inside of you. And though the scars remain, they no longer define you. They are the marks of one who has walked through fire and emerged clothed in grace. I'm calling you to move forward with holy confidence, not because everything is perfect, but because I am perfecting all that concerns you. The journey ahead isn't free from challenge, but it is full of purpose. Each step you take is covered by my presence, surrounded by my protection, and infused with my power. You don't have to wonder what comes next, you only need to stay close. Stay sensitive to my whispers. Make space for moments with me, not just in your trials, but in your triumphs too. Let your relationship with me be more than a refuge, let it be your rhythm. In this new chapter, joy will become your strength. Not a shallow happiness that fades with circumstance, but a deep, abiding joy rooted in knowing you are mine. Let it rise. Let it overflow. Let it become the evidence of my spirit alive in you. And when discouragement tries to return, when you feel that old heaviness trying to settle in, remember what I've spoken to your heart. Recall the promises you've held in your quiet moments with me. Write them down. Speak them aloud. Let them drown out the doubts. I've placed treasures inside of you that are meant to bless the world around you. Your voice carries healing. Your story carries power. Your presence carries light. You don't need to wait until you feel ready. You are ready now. You've been equipped in the wilderness, trained in the quiet place, and anointed in the crushing. What once seemed like the end has become the foundation for a new beginning. I am not just opening doors, I'm giving you the courage to walk through them. Don't compare your path to others. I crafted your journey with divine precision. What I've placed in your hands is not less, it is exactly what's needed for this moment in time. And as you go, I go with you. When you speak in love, I'll give you the words. When you feel weak, I'll be your strength. When you're unsure, I'll guide your every step. When you pour out, I'll refill you again and again. You are not walking into the unknown. You are stepping into everything I've promised. So go ahead, dream boldly again. Pray without holding back. Love deeper. Forgive fully. Serve with joy. And above all, walk in the unshakable truth that you are not alone, you are with me, and I am in you. The path ahead is full of miracles waiting to unfold. Not someday, but now. You were created for such a time as this. And this time is yours.